Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin, I'd like to share with you a little pep talk that I have with myself in the mirror before any kind of social engagement or performance. It goes a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Right then, pay attention, we need to have a word. You might not like what I'm about to say. Quite frankly, your behaviour can sometimes be absurd, and first impressions linger when people walk away. Park all the petty grievances outside. If you need to, lie down in a darkened room. Check your stubborn, misdirected pride. Have a stiff swig of whiskey, this will be over very soon. But let's get ready to turn it on, and at least make it look as if we're having fun. Save the snark of pessimism and people have gone. Let's try to turn it on. Let's get ready to turn it on. Don't drop out now before the party's begun. Be as sullen as you like when the evening's done, but let's try to turn it on. Look, I know this can be something of a chore, but it's time to take a breath now and be strong. And really, you might have considered this before. You sent the RSVP and agreed to come along. Take a long, hard look in the mirror at your face and curb the sarcastic tone for now. Wind your neck in, this is neither the time nor the place. We need to find a way to play the game somehow. Let's get ready to turn it on and try to put a cap on all the terrible puns. Resist the urge to grab your coat and run. Let's try to turn it on. Let's get ready to turn it on. With some effort, something favorite can be easily won. Put a zip on it now or it'll come undone. Let's try to turn it on. Hello, Bedfringe! I'm so pleased to be here for my first performance in over a year and a half. Huzzah! I think we're going to have some fun tonight. What do you reckon? Excellent. Let's get ready to turn it on. And if someone asks questions, please try to respond. Interactions like this don't need to be prolonged. Let's try to turn it on. Let's get ready to turn it on. If you simply try it out, you might prove yourself wrong. Come on now, champ, you know that you can be strong. Let's try to turn it on. Let's get ready to turn it on. Thank you very much indeed. I am so pleased to be here, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, my first in-person gig in over a year and a half. Can I hear a huzzah? Huzzah! 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 Excellent. Now, we're also streaming to YouTube, so if you want to turn around and give the wave to our YouTube friends. And thank you, YouTube, for keeping me sane and giving me a platform for actually doing gigs over the last year and a half, because I've been doing that a lot, you see. I've been playing online. It's been a bit of a strange year, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a strange year. I think it can be summarised best by a song originally from 1953 by the legendary Mr. Tom Lehrer. I love my friends, and they love me. We're just as close as we can be. And just because we really care, whatever we get, we share. I got it from Agnes, she got it from Jim. We all agree it must have been Louise that gave it to him. Now she got it from Harry, who got it from Marie. And everybody knows that Marie got it from me. Giles got it from Daphne, she got it from Joan, who picked it up in County Cork, a kiss in the Blarney Stone. Pierre gave it to Sheila, who must have brought it there. He got it from Francois and Jack, ha ha! Lucky Pierre. Max got it from Edith, who gets it every spring. She got it from her daddy, who gives her everything. She then gave it to Daniel, whose spaniel has it now. Our dentist even got it, and we're still wondering how. Ah, but I got it from Agnes, or maybe it was Sue, or Billy, or Millie, or Jilly, or Willie, it doesn't matter who. It might have been at the club, or at the pub, or in the loo. But if you'll be my friend, then I might. Mind you, I said might. Give it to you. Thank you very much indeed. Can we bring the backing track up a little bit? I just need to... Thank you very much indeed. Just checking the levels. I couldn't hear myself particularly well just then, so I do apologise for that. It might be the device that I'm playing the tracks from. It basically does this thing where it tells me it's too quiet, it's too loud, and it tries to help my hearing by turning the volume down for me to a more reasonable level. But I'm not wearing headphones, and that's what it doesn't seem to understand, you see. And so every so often when I'm playing a gig, it'll say, oh, this is a little bit too loud to be playing headphones through. And I'll have to turn it back up again, so I do apologise for that. So, ladies and gents, there are a certain type of person who come along to my shows or join me on YouTube or on Facebook or on various social media, and they want to hear one thing and one thing only. So I am going to play a little song dedicated to those people. Hello there, I'm just here for the swearing. I don't much care what else you have to say. I don't care about the clothes that you are wearing or the other songs that you've chosen to play. I'm not listening to the words you constructed in rhyme. I'm unmoved by the chord that you have struck. I care not for the years you've spent honing your craft. I'm just waiting for you to say, forgive me, I'm just here for the swearing. The other stuff's a little overblown. I disagree with many of the sentiments you're airing. They always make me want to roll my eyes and groan. Your political opinions are opposed to my own. Though that's usually not something I admit. Though none of that's important, that's not why I'm here. I'm just waiting for you to say, shh. Shall I explain? I'm just here for the swearing. Could you at least give me some small profanity? I've been waiting patiently all evening, and I want to go back home soon for my tea. I'm sure your other work has some sort of appeal, but it's not something on which I wish to take a punt. In fact, I'd like to hear you take it up again. It would make my day if you would just say, could you please just swear? Thank you very much indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a shameless plug. Here, I have various merchandise to sell this evening, ladies and gents. T-shirts and CDs. Actually, the T-shirts I got just before I was supposed to go on tour last year. And then, obviously, a week later, COVID hit, and we all had to shut down, and it had to be cancelled. So I'm trying to get rid of them at the moment, to make a bit more space in my house. Folks watching it online, hello. You can actually find links in the links in the description below to the various places where you can buy merchandise and listen to my music. So yes, this next song is from my second album, which was released literally a week before lockdown, and was quite aptly titled A Quiet Night In. I didn't plan that, you see. And this is a song that for ordinarily is what I enjoy doing on a Friday night by myself when my partner has gone off gallivanting with her friends. But it is something that we enjoyed doing together over the last year, in fact. So yes, this is a song about Friday nights and our preferred activity on a Friday night. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. My significant other has gone off out with her friends, so I'm sitting on my own. But I don't mind. I won't protest. Because it's times like these when I can indulge in what I like doing best. Don't need no one because I'm getting pants drunk. An evening in I love to spend it pants drunk. Stripped down to my underwear, sitting back in my armchair, feeling all devil may care with an evening's worth of time to spare. Please don't try to knock, I'm getting pants drunk. You could be in for quite a shock, I'm getting pants drunk. No need for dressing to impress, just sitting back in my own mess. I'm content on my own, just getting pants drunk. Curry for one, maybe Chinese. Or perhaps I'll order both as tonight I'll do just as I damn well please. How about that Netflix documentary about Colombian drug cartels or the fall of Nazi Germany? Don't need an invite out, I'm getting pants drunk. I'm content to lie about, just getting pants drunk. I'll pour myself another drink, fart and revel in the stink, just sitting on my own here getting pants drunk. Please do not disturb, I'm getting pants drunk. There's nothing more superb than getting pants drunk. I'll look up history on Wikipedia, be deliberately contrary on social media, troll and cause an online fight, then watch it carry on all night. Don't feel bad for me, I'm getting pants drunk. You probably don't want to see me getting pants drunk. Roaming around the house all wild and free, disregarding all sense of dignity. Nights at home were made for getting pants drunk. The World Wide Web at my fingertips, a source of endless fascination with my lager cotton chips, but not forgetting the incognito setting. A gentleman never subjects a lady to a search history she may find upsetting. There's nothing I dread more than getting pants drunk. Friday nights were made for getting pants drunk. Never do I feel more grand than when scratching my balls and sniffing my hands, sitting on my arse, just getting pants drunk. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the Bedfringe audience, I would like you to do me a favour, if you will. Please repeat after me. Pants drunk. 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 Don't need no one because I'm getting pants drunk. An evening in I love to spend it pants drunk. Stripped down to my underwear, sitting back in my armchair, feeling all devil may care with an evening's worth of time to spare. Please don't try to knock, I'm getting pants drunk. You can be in for quite a shock, I'm getting pants drunk. No need for dressing to impress, just sitting back in my own mess. I'm content on my own, just getting pants drunk. No one to judge my choice of tunes. No longer in my headphones, banished up to the spare room. The bathroom door can stay open wide. The dog doesn't complain about the noises from inside. There's something to be said for getting pants drunk. Why not stay at home instead and just get pants drunk? Nobody to tell you how to spend your time. You can do it your way and I'll do it mine. Nothing can compare to getting pants drunk. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gents. Single is available to stream and download from your preferred platform, preferred music platform. Also from my website. Actually, I get more money from it if you buy it through there as well, chaps. So. Okay, now I'm going to do my attempt at political satire now. Yes, controversial. It's been rather a strange year for politics. And this next song I had in the last show I played in 2019 before all of this happened. I'd actually retired this song because Boris Johnson had become Prime Minister. And I thought the novelty toff had won. But this thing keeps writing itself, I think, and so with a little bit of tweaking, I've updated it for 2020 and 2021. So this is a song called Tory Novelty Toff. Because I absolutely fluffed that. So funny time of late. COVID plans did not live up to expectations, and failure to take decisive action before it was too late might not have played too well for party public relations. The various lockdown rule-breaking hypocrisies didn't seem to win them many new fans. What's needed is a quick fix that is guaranteed to please and won't impact on any other plans. The Tories need another novelty top. Now Boris Johnson's become rather a bore. The smug Etonian candour makes the strategy seem grander, and it's played well with the public before. The Tories need another novelty top, someone that people will adore. Success on Have I Got News disguises problematic views and will have them screaming out for more. Public school arrogance and sharp-cutting wit always make for good sound bites in TV reports. In fact, they can turn MPs into something of a hit and help to mobilise grassroots support. Why depend on morals and integrity when a turn of phrase can shut the opposition down? Success need not rely on having strength of policy when your figurehead's a plebeian charming clown. The Tories need another novelty top to mobilise the electorate again. With eloquence and finesse, one can destroy the NHS and treat the lower class with thinly veiled disdain. The Tories need another novelty top, a quaint view of privilege that will sell. With clever worded memes, they can win over middle-class teens and make their champ a pin-up boy as well. Another novelty top to alleviate pandemic fears and try to frantically deflect the problems caused by public sector underfunding for the last 10 years. The Tories need another novelty top to represent the 1%, allowing private companies to expand their monopolies and influence where public money is spent. The Tories need another novelty top to be the friendly face of brutal cuts, with a firm, stiff upper lip. Every condescending quip will serve to drive the opposition nuts. The Tories need another novelty top for their grip on power to remain. And with the right selection, they'll storm the next election and make Great Britain great again. Thank you very much indeed. It's typical that I start rocking out there and think, oh yeah, this is going really well, and then I flop on the solo bit. As is the way. And now I'm butting the head. Apologies for that YouTube there. You probably heard quite a pop there with my straw boater hitting the microphone. So yes, something a little bit less controversial now. I'm sure lots of you have been roped into doing DIY projects over the last year and a half, considering we've all been shut at home. This is my song on what it's like doing DIY in my house. My bathroom tap was leaking, so I set about to seeking some advice from the good old internet, which caused me some frustration with conflicting information. So I had to have a sit down, pour myself a drink instead. The picture rail was falling, so to avoid the need for calling someone out, who might charge us through the teeth. I acquired a Black & Decker, and though did not set out to wreck a perfectly good bit of plastering that once sat just beneath, the job conspired against me, ill preparation came to bite. The end result could hardly have been worse. I had simply failed to do the job I'd been entrusted to, so I folded in and did what I really should have done at first. I called someone to fix it, I called somebody over. I've no desire to do this with or without a hangover. My partner has been asking me to do this for a while, and so I turn and say to her with a sad and weary smile, it would require some basic skill or some modicum of whim, or reliance on assistance from a friend. And that's why I never try even simple DIY. I'd have to call someone to fix it in the end. We want to put up shelves so we can satisfy ourselves with all the things that we've acquired across the years. So I set about to drilling and then very nearly killing myself or causing lasting damage through the long frustrated tears. The bathroom tiles want grouting, but I know I'll end up shouting at myself as I somehow cause a wreck without sufficient tools or any knowledge of the rules that others seem to know instinctively without any need to check. This lack of expertise always brings me to my knees, and midway through I'll likely have a change of heart as I cry out for a foul, expleat and then throw in the towel and resign myself to doing what I should have from the start. I'll call someone to fix it, I'll call somebody over. I've no desire to do this without a hangover. My partner has been asking me to do this for a while, and so I turn and say to her with a sad and weary smile, it would require some basic skill or some modicum of will, or reliance on assistance from a friend. And that's why I never try even simple DIY. I'd have to call someone to fix it in the end. I called someone to fix it, I called somebody over. I've no desire to do this with or without a hangover. My partner has been asking me to do this for a while, and so I turn and say to her with a sad and weary smile, it would require some basic skill or some modicum of wit, or reliance on assistance from a friend. And that's why I never try even simple DIY. I'd have to call someone to fix it in the end. Thank you very much indeed. Now, folks on YouTube should be getting the benefit of the double camera here. You see, there's a camera on me, and there's also a camera pointed towards the audience at various points when there's round of applause and that kind of thing. So, can we cut to audience cam? Give us a wave, everybody. Say hello. Say hello to YouTube. So, yes, it's always nice to be able to show people online that the audience is actually there, because otherwise it just looks like I'm playing to an empty room. Okay. Now, in the audience tonight, I do have some special guests. I've actually got a rather blossoming Patreon community. I don't know if you've come across Patreon before, but we have some of my patrons in the audience tonight. Some of you have travelled quite a way. So make yourselves known, patrons. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. And so what we often do is there's various exclusive content that people get to see, behind the scenes, work in progress of songs and all of that kind of thing. Yes, if you're interested in that kind of thing, and folks at home, if you're interested in that kind of thing, then do go and find my Patreon community. The idea is that you subscribe on a monthly basis, as little as about £3, and you get all kinds of exclusive content. No nudity at the moment, I'm afraid. I might add a tear. Yes. So if anybody is interested in joining that, so we have Jason, Kate, Glenn are sat here, and Glenn, who has brought some other guests along, and then also Jono, who's at the back, is a patron, and he's with Connor. Now, Jono and Connor are actually ex-students of mine. I used to teach them media production. Yeah, it's all right. Anyway, so I'd like to dedicate this next song to my Patreon community. Now, this is a song about a certain type of drink that I've not been able to drink since my teenage years because of overexcess. I'm sure if I asked you to shout out yours at this point, you would all know instantly what that particular drink is for you. Okay, so I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, I'll get you to shout out your drink that you can't drink anymore because of teenage excess. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Absolutely. So this is a song about mine. Enough to hang out down the park, never on the school night, at the weekends after dark. We'd always find sources of cheap alcohol aplenty, Buckfast, wine, Glens, vodka, hooch and Mad Dog 2020, using everything within our power to access substances to enhance interpersonal prowess. But the one drink I refer to as the devil's brew I can bear no longer, as I'll now explain to you. I can't drink cider anymore. I can't drink cider anymore. A cold lager and lime makes for a rather smashing time, but cider is a thing I can't endure. Teenage drinking was a curse, and it left me feeling worse than other drinks we managed to procure. And now I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider anymore. I can't drink cider anymore. I can't drink cider anymore. I'm absolutely fine with a beer or with a wine, and countless spirits one may wish to pour. But a single cider drink will make me throw up in the sink, the lavatory, or even on the floor. Because I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider anymore. Just to be creative, we would often try to make clever combinations we might now deem a mistake, trying new concoctions at a breakneck record pace, making Sunday mornings an ordeal to have to face, day trips to the bathroom, the finale of the week, sat behind closed blinds with no ability to speak. But one drink left an effect I'd ne'er soon forget, and from those regurgitations I have not recovered yet. I can't drink cider anymore. I can't drink cider anymore. A double G&T is jolly good for me. A Jaeger bomb will warm me to the core. I am the type of bloke who loves an ice-spiced rum and coke, and though I've tried many times since just to make sure, I know I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider anymore. I can't drink cider anymore. I can't drink cider anymore. A well-aged Scottish whiskey can be a little risky, but it's made that one feels satisfactorily mature. Get my lyrics right. I can keep on staying out on the ale or on the stout, but cider leaves me bidding friends adieu, because I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider, I can't drink cider anymore. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gents. Now, I do apologise for all the fluff notes there, all the bum notes and messed up lyrics. You'd think I would know my own songs, wouldn't you? But it has been a year and a half, exactly that.
There's a songbook you can buy.
That's a very good point. Yes, my ukulele songbook. I should look back through it perhaps at some point, just to remind myself. Yeah, ukulele songbook. In fact, who shouted that out? Actually, who? Excellent. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for reminding me. My ukulele songbook is available to buy as a download or on pre-order as a paperback copy as well. So you can do that through my website. Links are below the YouTube video. Folks here, I don't have any at the moment, I'm afraid. So you'll have to go online and buy them on there. But yes, I'm actually planning to do a ukulele sing-along with the songbook in the next month or so people can get their songbooks and their lyric books out. And we'll go through the whole of the first album. And then later on, we'll do the whole of the second album. And we'll see how we get on with it. Okay, anyway. Got to stop there now. Got to stop there. So, who's in the mood for a bit of audience participation? That was not nearly enthusiastic enough there, ladies and gentlemen. Who is in the mood for a bit of audience participation? Fabulous. Now, this one, we're going to start off lightly. This one's quite simple. This one is another song about a drink. It's about tea, which, as British people, we all love it. So this is a song called Everything Stops for Tea, and your part in it is quite simple. You're going to hear me sing something to the effect of la-di-da-di-do, la-di-da-di-da-di-do, when the clock strikes 4, and you're all going to shout out, everything stops for tea. Okay? Can we try that? La-di-da-di-da-di-do, when the clock strikes 4. I think we can do better than that. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Let's try it one more time. La-di-da-di-da-di-do, when the clock strikes 4. That's much better, much better. Let's give that a go with the track. There's a few opportunities for you to try it out. You'll hear where to come in. Oh, the factory may be roaring with a boom-a-lacka, zoom-a-lacka-wee, but there isn't any roar when the clock strikes 4. Good work. Oh, the lawyer in the courtroom in the middle of an alimony plea has to stop and help them pour when the clock strikes 4. It's a very good English custom, if the weather be cold or hot. If you need a little pickup, you know a little teacup will always hit the spot. You remember Cleopatra had a date to meet Mark Antony at 3. When he came an hour late, she said, you'll have to wait. One more time, la-di-da-di-da-di-do, when the clock strikes 4. Oh, they may be playing football, and the crowd is shouting, kill the referee! But no matter what the score, when the clock strikes 4. Oh, the golfer may be golfing, and just about to make a hole in 3. But it always gets him sore when the clock yells 4. It's a very good English custom, and a stimulant for the brain. If you feel a little weary, a tea will make you cheery, and it's cheaper than champagne. Oh, I know now why Franz Schubert never finished his unfinished symphony. He might have written more, but the clock struck 4. One more time, la-di-da-di-da-di-do, when the clock strikes 4. Excellent work. Give yourselves a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're ramping up the audience participation now. Okay, this next one is slightly more complex. Okay, this is a song called Happy Go Lucky Me. Okay, and your part in it involves doing a laugh at an opportune moment. Okay, so you're going to hear me sing, I can laugh when things aren't funny. And at that point, you're going to go, ha ha ha! Okay, I'll give you an example. I can laugh when things aren't funny. Happy go lucky me. Okay, it's quite a short laugh. Should we try that? I can laugh when things aren't funny. Happy go lucky me. That's very good. That's very good. We don't need to do that again. Okay, let's try that with the backing track. I'm going to sing the first verse through, so you get an idea where it's coming in, and then you can join in on the second verse. sunlight, I've got the moon, I've got the stars above. Me and my sweetie, well, we both share a slappy-go-dappy, happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, yes, as sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me. Okay, it's your turn now. I can laugh when things aren't funny. Happy-go-lucky me, good work. I can smile when I ain't got no money. Happy-go-lucky me. It's so nice to do this with a real audience. It may sound silly, but I don't care. I've got the sunlight, I've got the moon, I've got the stars above. Me and my sweetie, well, we both share a slappy-go-dappy, happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, yes, as sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me. I'm going to do a bit of freestyle now. Happy-go-lucky me. It's your turn. Happy-go-lucky me. It may sound silly, but I don't care. I've got the sunlight, I've got the moon, I've got the stars above. Me and my sweetie, well, we both share a slappy-go-dappy, happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, yes, as sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me. One more time. Happy-go-lucky me. One more time. Happy-go-lucky me. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Now, ladies and gents, this is where we come to something a little bit more complicated. Not particularly. Now, I have been told I have to keep it family-friendly this evening, unfortunately. Sorry, folks. Sorry, anybody who's just here for the swearing. But I have been told that the next song doesn't technically count, okay? Because James said he saw it on a programme that was a family-friendly programme, so I'm going with that. So children may hear a word here that might be a little bit controversial. So this is a song called Stop Being an Arsehole, okay? And I'm really excited because I have not performed this yet in front of a live audience. So you are the first live audience that I'm performing this in front of. I'm so excited. Now, it doesn't require the banjolele, so I'm going to put that over my shoulder like this. Rogue, okay? And I'm going to take this microphone off. I didn't tell them I was going to do this. I'm taking this microphone off of here so I can walk around a little bit within the space that I've got, okay? So this is a song called Stop Being an Arsehole, and your part in it is quite simple, okay? You'll hear the line, stop being an arsehole, and you're all going to shout out, okay. Okay? So you'll hear, stop being an arsehole. Okay. Not bad. Let's try it one more time just because it's fun. Stop being an arsehole. Okay. Fabulous. I think we can do it with a bit more gusto than that, but we'll get to that in the track. I'm going to dedicate this song to COVID deniers, to anti-vaxxers, to sexists, homophobes, transphobes, racists, all of those kind of people. Donald Trump. Various other politicians. I'm not going to be too controversial, name them all. So let's give this a go. You'll recognise the tune. I'd like to see you clapping along as well, actually. Nearly pulled the mic out there. I think it deserves a bit of marching as well. I am limited by the microphone, you see. The time has come, you will agree, to stop being afraid, to do away with subtlety and call a spade a spade. We've passed the point when one can simply turn and look away. Stop being an arsehole. Okay. We've been politely sitting on the fence for far too long. and burying our heads in the sand to pretend there's nothing wrong. Ignoring a rotten smell will never make it go away. Stop being an arsehole. Okay. We've reached the end of reasonable and sensible debate and must adjust the balance now before it is too late. Does every ill-informed moron deserve to have a say? Society won't progress while there are half-wits in the way. Privileged individuals do not recognise they're blessed, and when given half a chance they cannot help but make a mess. The grown-ups need to intervene to interrupt their play. Stop being an arsehole. Okay. Now at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to stand up, take your partner by the hand and spin them in a circle. It's something I've longed to do. I can't do this in front of a camera in my spare room, you see. Okay, we're going back again now. The many folks who fought to have a voice across the years didn't do so for old racists to launch political careers while screaming with entitlement that they deserve to have their way. Stop being an arsehole. Okay. That's been made within the realms of equal rights cannot simply be abandoned and set back overnight, reversing all advancements by 4 or 5 decades. Stop being an arsehole. Okay. The charlatans who rant against the changing of the tide inevitably use all their advantages to hide when the proverbial hits the fan, and will be first to place the blame by protesting far too much when they should really be ashamed. So let's all shout out loud when there are bigots holding court. Let frank words overpower and cut their frantic raving short. The darker days of history must not be seen again. Stop being an arsehole. Amen. Well done, ladies and gents. Congratulations. Give yourself a huge round of applause. How exciting. That's the first time I've done that in front of a real audience. And you delivered, ladies and gents. You delivered. Fantastic work. Just going to have a quick drink of water. So, we are careering towards the end of my set at the moment, unfortunately. I've got a few songs left. As I say, I'm selling CDs here today. Okay. You can also buy and download stuff online or buy a CD online if you want to. You can join me on my various social medias if you haven't done so already. I'm not on TikTok though. I feel a little bit. Apparently, I'm big on TikTok, but I feel too old for TikTok. It feels like crashing your kid's party a little bit, and then wondering where everyone's gone because a parent's come in and everyone's disappeared upstairs to get out of the way. Okay, so yes, I'm not on TikTok, but most of the other things I'm on. This next song is about the joys of not having children. I'm tired of conversations with my friends and family about what I think the future holds for my best girl and me. I fully understand exactly what they're driving at, and unfortunately my answer tends to leave them somewhat flat. Unsubtle hints are met with awkwardness, so I feel I am required to confess. I don't want kids, I just want pets. I can't foresee that this will be one of my great regrets. Your kids are fine, 'cause they're not mine. To me a life lived without children sounds divine. I try to make excuses when folks arrive with their baby. There's nothing I dread more than someone handing it to me, but declining offers to have them rested on your knee makes one a pariah within polite society. The room looks round with eyes of pure dismay, and no one will believe it when you say, I don't want kids, I just want pets. I can't see that this will be one of my great regrets. Your kids are fine, 'cause they're not mine. See me a life without children sounds divine. I know children can be fun, and yours I'm very fond of, it is true. The advantage is that when I grow weary of their noise, I can direct them back to you. I just want pets. I can't see that this will be one of my great regrets. The kids are fine, 'cause they're not mine. See me a life without children sounds divine. I don't want kids. I just want pets. I can't foresee that this will be. Your kids are fine, 'cause they're not mine. See me a life without children sounds divine. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gents. I always get a bit shaken when people cheer after the solo, because it makes me miss my cue. The people cheer and I go, no, stop, I need to hear when they're coming in. That's why I suddenly go very quiet and start doing this. That's all right, that was absolutely fine. I got there, it was fine. Got through it. Okay. So this next song was written last year, mid-pandemic, and kind of summed up my feelings at the time, really. Now, I'm not allowed to use expletives this evening. So this is a song called, well, this is Shh. Right now to make this go away. Cliched simple platitudes do naught to quell the dread, and the breath and gravity just send me crawling back to bed. It's useless in this moment, said we'll get through this somehow. There's time enough for action, but that time isn't now. Whom we can start planning for what may come to be. But what I can really use right now is a bacon roll and a cup of tea. I don't need positive affirmations, I need to scream and fall. The unrealistic expectations won't help with this at all. This is shh. Well, this is shh. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shh. This is shh. This is shh. I'm trying to be helpful, and that is always nice. Right now, all logic only grates if you try to give advice. I need someone to rant at who'll not judge or take offence at my incessant swearing and my unfiltered sentiments. To stop the pragmatic interventions, just nod and say you'll understand. Pretend I'm not being an unreasonable arsehole and hold on to my hand. This is, well, this is shh. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shh, this is shh, this is shh. So let's all sit and just quietly wince and drunkenly attempt to overanalyze all of this. We may now be bidding the old times goodbye, so let's not feel too embarrassed to have a bloody good cry. Bloody's okay, isn't it? This is shh. Well, this is shh. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shh. This is shh. This is shh. Well, this is shh. Oh, this is shh. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shh, this is shh, this is shh. Well, this is shh. Oh, this is shh. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shh, this is shh, this is shh. Well, this is shh, this is shh, this is shh. Thank you very much indeed. I think I would be on the floor. Got a bit croaky there, ladies and gents. You can see how long it's been since I actually played some gigs, didn't you? I need some water. Okay, ladies and gents, so this is going to be my last song. My last song, potentially. So we see how it goes. This is became my viral hit a couple of years ago. Now, as I can't use profanities, the 36 F words in this song have been replaced by 36 different comedy noises. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully I won't slip up. I've tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more to give, my runneth dry. I've tried to go shopping, but there's no left to buy. I've no more to give, though more I've tried to get. I'm over my budget, and I'm now in debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more to give, my fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my all day, but I've upped and off home. I've no more to give, my rations are depleted. I've rallied my army, but it's been defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The complete lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a at all. I've no more to give, my have flown away, my are now so they refuse to stay. I've no more to give, my they've come back round and past me, well then king off again. I've no more to give, I've had many projects, but mine won't be involved. I've no more to give, mine have all been spent. They've from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more to give, I've no more to give, I've no more, I've no more, I've no more to give. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much. I will hope Hope to see you all again very soon. I'm going to take a wander off now. Oh, go on then. So this next song, ladies and gents, lots of people will be familiar with. I want to hear everybody singing along to it. Okay. It's one that has perhaps kept lots of us going over the years. This is a fantastic song by Mr. Eric Idle. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten. That's to smile and laugh and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. For life seems quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. And always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shh when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. On the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been fantastic this evening. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for watching on YouTube. If you're interested in finding me on social media, I'm on most links at TikTok. Come to my website to buy various merchandise, or come and see me now and buy some merchandise. Or you can go to the various other music platforms, whichever ones you prefer. I'm on most of them. And if you want to join my Patreon community, then do come and sign up for that as well. That'd be great to see. Lovely to see you on there. Other than that, thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. You've been wonderful. It's been a fantastic first gig back. Thank you very much.